All right, now, while waiting for the rest, I want to do a recap of a quick recap of conversions. Okay, I still want to do a quick recap of conversions. Okay, while we wait for the rest to come strolling in. I mean, yeah, well, in a way. Okay, so we have fractions, decimals, and percentage. Okay, so very quickly, question 8, understand. Okay, very quickly, half decimal will be, can you unmute and just answer? Half in decimal will be 0.5, thank you. 50%. So if I have 1/4, what do I have? Decimal will be 50%. Yeah. 1/4 will be, can you unmute and answer me?
0.2.
Anyone? Okay, yes, 0.25. And percentage will be 25%. Thank you, Gordon. Okay. So similarly, 3/4 will be
0.75.
thank you, 0.75 and 75%. Thank you. Okay. So if I have 1/5 will be
20%. Or
20%
0.2.
and 0. Okay. So 2/5.
0.4.
2/5. 0.4.
0.4, 40%.
Thank you. Okay. 3/5.
0.6 and 60%.
Thank you. 0.6 and 60%. Okay. And finally, 4/5 will be
0.8
and
80%.
okay. Thank you. All right. So as long as you're familiar, okay, is to make sure that you all know how to do this conversion. Okay. All right. Okay. So we're going to start with the questions. Sorry. Okay. Question 1. Quite a number of you got it wrong. Okay. Not Giselle is here, but she's okay. All right. Okay. Now, so question now, when you come to question, not sure or not familiar, you see this keyword here says longer than. Okay. As long as you see anything that has got more than, less than, longer than, shorter than, I would encourage you to draw and represent this information in the form of a model. Now, Lisa cut 9.25 meters of string from a ball of string. Okay, so Lisa cut this length. Siti cut a length which is longer than Lisa. So Siti cut a length which is longer than Lisa. How much longer? 3.6 meters longer than Lisa. And Lisa cut, we know that Lisa cut 9.25 meters. Okay, so yes, so you have to add, that's right, so you have to add the 2 or 3 numbers before it or draw. Yes, you can draw a model. Okay, now, so make parts equal, I have this. So when I add this up, what do I get? When I add 9.25 and 3.6, I will get 9.25 plus 3.6 would be
12.85.
thank you, 12.85. So that means the total length by the 2 of them is how much? Total will be equal to
12.85 plus 9.5
Okay, 9.25 to give me
equals to 22.10 or 22.1. 22,
okay,
yeah,
thank you.
pretty much the same.
Okay, so we have 22.1. All right, now, so the question says, if the remaining string in the ball, so the remaining length was 2 times the total length cut by Lisa. That means what we want is, here is 1 unit. Total, yes, Shane, go ahead. So total is 3 unit. So that means 3 times 20 give me 66.3. Okay, the answer is D.
56.3D.
Okay. Shane. All right, now. Any questions, anyone? So I saw quite a number of you who didn't get D. Gordon, what happened? What was your working? And as well as Bella. Do you know what went wrong?
Wait, actually, I am confused about one thing.
Which one?
The way you draw the model, you put the
Yes.
the bracket thing, the looking thing to show that the
Yes.
total is 22.1.
Yes.
Why would 3 units be 22.1 times 3? Because here in the model, the
Yep.
total is 22.1.
Yeah.
That's 3 units.
Understand? Because the question says, what was the original length of the string in the ball? So remember this sentence. This sentence, it says the remaining length was 2 times Siti and Lisa. So I have written this down.
Yeah.
So because I've written that down and Siti is plus Lisa, which is this part here, is actually 1 unit. So the remaining length is 2 unit because it is 2 times here. So it says 2 times, right?
Uh-huh.
And this is 1 unit. So that's how I get 3 unit, whereby the original is actually 3 units.
Oh, I see. Oh, I see how you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. And okay, the rest of you, Bella, okay?
What is MSG?
Message me lah, because some people still message me on my iPad. Okay. All right. Now, if you message me on my iPad, I cannot read your messages, okay? All right. Bella, okay? Do you want to ask me a question? What went wrong? You know what went wrong? Yeah? Okay. Got it. Okay, let's look at question number 2 now. When we see overlapping figures like this, I would encourage you, in order to avoid that part twice, I would encourage you to label the every part. To label every part of the figure with a letter followed by this, which is B, and then followed by this part here, which is represented by C. So from here,
I couldn't hear you.
sorry.
You were lagging. I couldn't hear you. You suddenly just paused.
Yeah, because I was coughing, so I stopped for a moment. Okay. Now, so it is made up of 2 squares, P and Q. So 1 out of 4 of P is shaded. So P is made up of A and B. Okay. Now, because P is made up of B and 1 part here is shaded, so B is shaded. 4 represents P, which is your A plus B. So A alone will be 3. Okay, all right. Now, and 2 out of 9 of Q is shaded. So that means Q is made up of B and C. Now, since 2 is shaded, 9 refers to the total of B plus C. So C alone will have 7. Okay, so this is 9 unit and this is 4 unit. Okay, can you take note? So from here, do you realize that the overlapping part, or rather the shaded part, is represented by the letter B. And because it is the same parts, so we have to ensure that the units must also be the same. So in this case, first common multiple of 1 and 2 is how many?
First common multiple is 1 and 2 is
What's the first common multiple of 1 and 2? Hey, please don't say 4.
4.
2. Tanishka, thank you.
What?
It is 2. I just need to one time only. Multiply by 2, okay? So you have 6 is to 2. So from here, I know that each part will be 6, 2, and 7. So once I have this, I know that ABC is made up of how many? 15 units. Now, what percent of figure? So the figure is made up of 15 units. What percentage is shaded? So that's 2 units. Because they are asking for percentage, I multiply by 100 to give me how much? 2 over 15 times 100% will be, Gordon got the answer, C, which is 13 and 1/3%.
Then
You do not understand? Which part do you not understand, Evan? The ratio part, okay. Now, I'm just going to run through this one more time, okay? All right, for the rest of you as well, if you didn't catch it the first round. Okay, so we know that 1 out of 4 of P is shaded, right? So P is made up of A plus B. Now, because P itself is 4 units and the shaded part is B, which is just 1 unit. Okay, how many units is A? How many units is A? 3, very good. So that means if I write down ratio of A is to B is 3 is to 1. Now, I can also write down Q is made up of B plus C. Now, since Q is made up of how many units? 9. And the shaded part B here is 2 units. That makes C how many units? Makes C how many units? 7. Very good. Okay, so now I know that the ratio of B, why is it 7? 9, yes, okay. Yeah, correct. So B is to C will be 2 is to 7. Now, because B is common here, so I need to make sure that this B must be the same, isn't it? So using first common multiple of 1 and 2, the common multiple is 2. So I multiply the left-hand side A is to B into 2 to give me 6 is to 2. So to summarize A, B, and C in terms of parts, we will have A is 6, B is 2, and C is 7. So the total here is 15 units. Now, question says, what fraction of the figure, that means the total figure is made up of 15, shaded is 2 times 100% to give me 1 and 13 and 1/3%. Okay, got that? Yeah. Then change the percentage.
the next
that's right.
answer is B.
I'm pretty sure we all will know. Thanks, Giselle. Okay, so thank you. Now, so we have question number 3. You don't have to do guess and check. I tell you why. Now, because this is an age question, right? If you recall, we've done age question and I say, what always remains unchanged regardless of now, in the future, or in the past? what always remains